have something to say.
Yeah.
When I was 11.
Oh, shit. This is not going to be about a book report or...
You hit a home run. You hit your first home run in Little League.
That's right.
Not changing the subject.
This is going. You got to sit on. You won your first trophy. Oh God, please make it something normal.
Spit it out, and you know he's a Puerto Rican, so you know it's some goddamn Spanish animal.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I put cream cheese on my dick and I let my dog lick it off.
I'm picturing a very young Louie C.K.
And the reason I blurted it out is I to answer the question, why a dog instead of... Because it's anonymity.
I'm not going to say anything.
Yes.
It's a warm tongue.
I also showed my dick to a retarded girl down the street.
Wait a minute.
Probably within the same month or even week.
The fucking cream cheese probably would have worked on her.
Why would you, so if a girl with some cream cheese off your dick, that's what you would worry about her doing, is talking.
Yeah.
She wouldn't say shit. She sucked cream cheese off your dick.
Yeah. I was 11. I didn't have any moves to get women to suck my dick.
You'll do some crazy things.
I was fucking desperate.
Kick in.
I was so desperate.
Yeah.
And I looked at my dog. I was home alone. I was like, fuck it. I'm doing this. I'm doing this.
Wait. Take us through this. Mom and Dad are gone.
Mom and Dad are out.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with my dick when I was a kid. When I was 10, 11. That's all I wasn't even coming yet. Like, I didn't know. I had not come.
It just felt good.
I just loved touching my dick. And I used to do all kinds of shit, rub it against all kinds of stuff and whatever.
Trees.
We had a microwave. I'd put like a, chicken cutlet in the microwave and fuck it. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
CK stands for cock.
And then
Louie cock.
So when I was, there was a day I was alone with my dog. I was home. I think I pretended to be sick so I could be home alone and fuck the whole house.
And fuck your dog's mouth.
And there was my dog. And I just had this idea. And I went and got some cream cheese, some Philadelphia cream cheese.
Were you breathing all heavy while you were doing it?
I don't remember that well.
This is going to be good. It's almost going to be like a blowjob.
No, it was awful. It was all awful. And I put the cream cheese on my dick, and my dog kind of looked at me weird and kind of shrugged, if a dog can shrug.
Did you feel guilty?
I felt terrible.
And how about
Did you feel weird when like it was licking your parents' face?
What?
Like later on, like later on.
I don't remember that.
Give mommy kisses, and you're like, no, not today.
I don't remember that.
And later, did you feel like it might have bit you at some point?
What? No, I didn't worry about that.
You didn't think about it at all?
He was a good dog.
He was a really good dog.
How dirty did you feel after it was over?
I felt this. I mean, it wasn't like I came on his face or anything like that. He licked some cheese off my dick, and I gotta be honest, I think if I remember correctly, the dog stopped and looked at me like, dude, I don't like cream cheese that much.
And you started reading the dog's mind, right? Like,
yeah.
This dog thinks I'm a sick fuck.
Exactly. But I stopped. It only lasted a few seconds. But every time my dog walked in a room after that, I'd feel fucking weird.
And that's how it starts.
Yeah.
So you had to kill the dog, right?
Right.
It starts there, and once you go through, I remember like the first time I jerked off in like one of those booths in New York City, bad I felt. Like I'm one of these pieces of garbage that I think is a creep. And after you do that, he started the dog sucking his dick. He's like, oh, he got past that. And now you move past. Now you go to the other thing.
So now you maybe if you would have continued on that line, it would have been easier probably to fuck like a sheep or something else.
Yeah, I could see going that way. Yeah, yeah. I definitely stopped and turned around and came back. I'm amongst you all.
You were at the crossroad. You were at the crossroad there, and you made the right.
You
made the right decision.
You needed this storyline for Lucky Louie. I mean,
yeah, I know. I should have had it. We would have gotten to it eventually.
Yeah.
All right, Joe from Utah.
Hello.
What's up, Joe? What are you afraid to tell your wife that you're dying to tell her?
Well, when I'm alone, I like to rub my asshole. Not only that, but after a long day, I just like to see what it smells like.
Okay, you like to rub your asshole and then smell your fingers. Is that the idea?
Yeah, I smell my fingers right after rubbing it just to see, just to check. I like the smell, actually.
You like the smell. And this is something that you're dying to tell your wife.
Well, I told her that I want to share a secret with her if she shares one with me, and I thought that would be a good one to share.
Think of another one. Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing, by the way. I think what you're doing is awesome. It's totally self-pleasure. You're getting into yourself. Nothing wrong with it. But nobody, and I mean nobody, has to know about it. I don't mind knowing about it. Listen, I remember when I was staying home from school once, I was sick, and I think I was like 10 years old, and I had really bad gas, so I sat on a pillow in front of the TV, and I farted into the pillow for like 2 hours. Just kept farting into the pillow. And then I took a big, deep whiff, and to this date, in 40 years of my life, I've never paralleled that smell. Like, that bar is set so high. It's the worst and best thing I ever smelled. I'm with you so much on scratching your asshole and smelling the fingers. But
how about farting into your hand and smelling it?
Total, dude, we're like blood brothers. But no woman you're married to needs to hear this. No reason for her to know it. I don't know. I mean, if you're dying to tell her, maybe there's a reason. You know, what's the worst thing? Tell her, see what happens. She's not going to leave you because of that. She might not fuck you for 6 months, but... Closer. What's that?
I thought it would just bring us closer.
It might.
Understand me better.
I think try to pair it up with something else. Like, say something like... I don't know, I can't think of something else. But, you know, fuck it, tell her. Good luck, man. Right. Maybe she'll tell you that... she once killed a baby and threw it off a bridge, and then you'll wish you hadn't told her about the butt smell. Good luck, man. All right.
She just started kindergarten?
She started kindergarten this last Tuesday.
How'd she do first day with it being so long?
Well, the first day was just till 11.
Oh, they kind of
second day was just
ease them
11,
into it,
and then till 3:30.
At 11, was she like, "Hey, what's the deal?"
Well, she was happy. She liked it. They did a few fun things, and then she grew up all at once in one phone call to me because I called her and said, "How was your first long day?" And she always just says, "Oh, fun." Nothing. Yeah. She says, "I don't like lunch and I don't like recess."
Wow.
And I go, "Why?" Well, at lunch the teacher's not there. I'm just at a table, and imagine that. And then she goes, and at recess, all the kids I know run away and play, and I don't know where they go. And then I just walk around and watch other kids play, and then I get sad.
That is the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, my heart broken too. I wanted to kill myself.
Why?
Should have. Now she likes it. She had a few days, and she found it.
Is she meeting people? I said to her,
go up to a kid. I was having trouble with it.
Punch him?
Because she's having memories that I remember now.
Oh.
Like up till now when she was, when they're 3, you're like, so what? She won't remember this, I'll punch her in the face. It doesn't matter. They're going to wipe the hard drive in a minute. It doesn't matter.
It starts recording at 5.
Yeah, at 5 you press record.
You make a really good point.
It's really
I don't remember
weird.
anything before kindergarten.
No, nothing mattered. But now she's going to have real memories. But so I said to her, try going up to one of the kids before recess. Recess is crazy. Nobody's going to listen to you.
Right.
Go up to a kid earlier in the day and say, can you tell me where you're going to play later so I can be there? And I realized I'm doing what my dad used to give me way too grown up. This is like office politics advice I'm giving her. Yeah. She's in kindergarten. She's going to go, excuse me, Tiana. Could you let me know where you guys are planning to play so that I can interface with you? Because when I got beat up in school, and my dad made me memorize a speech that I was supposed to give to the kids that used to pick on me.
Wow.
What was the speech? It was a whole thing of you must respect me as your equal. I am not.
That must have worked really well.
I have a right to my own integrity as a person, and he made me memorize it and say it back to him a bunch of times.
Who's your father, the president? That's like a presidential thing.
Yeah.
No, my dad's out of his mind.
Mexican. Did it work at all?
I didn't do it.
Oh,
I memorized it. Then it just became I have to make my dad happy that I'm going to say this.
I thought perhaps,
but I'll never say it.
I am owed my own space, my own dignity, just as you.
Oh, God, stop punching! Oh.
Exactly.
That's terrible.
We got to end this side of the
you poopy head or something.
No, I remember in 3rd grade there was a girl named Debbie Fuller in our class, and we all talked about wanting to fuck her.
Yeah, sure.
And in 3rd grade. And one time I was in class, and we had this little loft that you could climb in 3rd grade in my classroom, and John Ryan was in there, this fat kid, and he had his little dick out, and he was jerking it off and saying, "I want to fuck Debbie," and everyone was just sitting around. We were all just sitting around, and one of us had his dick out, and he was jacking off. 3rd grade.
Jesus Christ!
My daughter's in kindergarten.
Where did he get that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know where.
I was way behind.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have any of those stories from when I was younger.
I remember I loved Kelly Howell when I was in 2nd or 3rd grade. I had such a crush on her, but I had shit my pants a lot in school.
You shit your pants a lot?
You were a pants shitter?
Horrendous. It would always smell like rust. And I was standing in line one time, and Kelly Howell was right behind me, and she's like, "Did you go poops in your pants?" And it was my first attempt at sarcasm. I'm like, yeah, sure.
It doesn't work when it's true.
No, of course it doesn't.
No.
It was a confirmation that I had indeed flat. It looked like a shit nail head. Like I had flattened it by sitting on it. It was cool. There's nothing worse than fucking cold, rusty smelling shit in your underpants.
Oh, that is horrid. Yeah.
And she knew you shit yourself.
How could she not have? As I was standing there stiff-legging, trying to get out, smelling like shit. I shit my pants all the time in school because I only wanted to shit at home.
I remember I shit my pants in school once, and it was like I just basically coated the inside of my underwear with diarrhea. And I went to the bathroom, and while I'm in the stall, Michael Boyven, the toughest kid in school, and his gang came into the bathroom.
Come on, Woim.
Yeah, exactly. And I was standing on the toilet with my shit underwear in my hands, just praying that he wouldn't kick the door open and find me there.
Would you have been embarrassed?
And I had no choice. I ate it. What else could I do? What else could I do?
I wish Michael Boyden would have found that fucking underwear in your hand. You might not be here today. It might
I wouldn't be right here.
Kill you.
No, I'd be with him right now. I'd be married to him. When I was like,
just come and you fucking shoot a load in your sleep.
Just to stay with piss for a second. When I was in like 1st grade, I remember I was in my bedroom just being confused, and I pissed on my bed, like standing there.
That is confusing.
I pissed on my bed, and I remember thinking, I don't know why I'm doing this.
Yeah. Wow, that's weird.
I just pissed on it, and then I didn't let anybody in my room for a while. I just said, please don't go in there, and it just got stiff with piss, and it was really depressing.
Get rid of that bed.
So what about coming in your bed?
Yeah, like when you have a wet dream, and those are just for the very youthful. Right. I don't think I've had one of those in fucking decades. But I do remember you come like in a second. Because in your dream, I guess you've been so worked up that in real life you got a rod and you're humping your bed or whatever the fuck you're doing. And then when this dream girl, the girl in the dream, has her clothes off, and you just like touch your dream dick to her dream pussy. Yeah. Dream cum comes out all over the fucking place. And then in real life, you're just shooting your load all over.
You know, a lot of times...
But in your dream, it's like, it feels amazing.
But a lot of times you're not rubbing in your dream, by the way.
No, you
have just so much like sperm built up.
That's amazing, that complete mental fucking thing then, and there's no physical pumping.
But that's why you don't have many wet dreams if you have an active, sex life. You gotta really...
dry yourself off.
I've never had one. That's why,
because you're just jacking.
Wet dreams are amazing.
It's there's a cycle to this, because when I was in 8th grade, 7th grade, 12, 13, that all I needed was 12-year-old, 13-year-old Lauren Tossey in her gym clothes, lifting up her shirt and pulling her shorts down slightly.
Yeah.
That was the picture I had. And I'd come immediately. Like that to me, that was the pinnacle of sex.
Right.
Thank you.
I didn't even. Yeah. No, here's the thing. And then I grew up, and I started getting hand jobs. I started fucking women, getting blown, coming on asses and faces and tits. And now I'm 40, and I'm back to that. That's all I can really get.
That's all you can really think about.
A teenage girl showing me 4 inches of her belly.
Yeah,
let's go to Florida.
What happens there?
No, and a grown woman blowing me. I'm like, can you leave? This is boring.
Let's go to Greg in Florida. Greg.